Welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Sadly, we didn't get a family show this year, so I brought my sister today on Delavan Lake.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Just a big, beautiful fish.
Oh, is that awesome? Holy moly! Oh my God! It's a huge fish! It's a huge fish!
This is amazing.
Who do you got?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, folks, today we're on Delavan Lake. It is supposed to be our annual family show, but what happened up north?
The fishing wasn't good enough, so.
No, actually, Taylor, we went how long without a bite?
Well, it was about 6 hours we were out and nothing.
Okay, folks, we did not catch enough fish up north for the family show, but it was an adventure. And what did we have go wrong on this trip? Well, first of all, I hit a stump with the trailer, which blew out a tire, so we had to change a flat tire on the trailer.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, what's going on?
It's 2020, and that should explain everything.
But no, seriously, do we have what you would call a flat tire?
Yeah.
And then, you know, the wheel that puts the boat up so you can put it on your truck, that collapsed, and then we had to jack the boat up to get that out. And the trip started out with a bad omen with my grandson, Jack, he and I got in the boat the first morning.
Yeah.
Here's what happened. Folks, I'll tell you what, you never know what to expect when you go up north. Jack, come on over here, pal. Look at what is in the back of the boat. What is that?
I think it's a water snake.
It's a big water snake.
It's in the clam.
It's in the clam.
It's in the clam.
It's stuck in the clam net. What are we gonna do, Ryan?
I don't know.
What, Jack? What are you gonna do, Jack?
Should I try to pull the net away?
He's trying to leave. He's trying to leave.
I don't know. He's tangled up in there.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it, right? All right.
This is a great way to start the day.
No, look at he's smiling at it. There we go. Hey, swim another day. Maybe a big muskie will grab you. See ya, buddy. Well, we did have a lot of fun on the trip anyway, right?
It's always fun. You know, I stayed on the pontoon most of the time, and it was a nice vacation.
Well, we're hoping to catch something today because today is Wednesday and we don't have a show for Saturday. Yikes, right?
Yeah.
We'll catch something. We got Maddie B with us, right?
Yeah.
Hey, folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this.
On the water, every second counts. So when there's a fish at 3 o'clock, be right on time with Mega 360 imaging. Every sweep of our newest technology offers 125 feet of absolute clarity all around your boat, so you can see fish and every detail in every direction. With a clearer picture of what's below, you can catch fish like clockwork. Mega 360 imaging, only from Humminbird.
What's the difference between a good net and a great net? Simple. It's all in the features. Fortis nets by Clam Outdoors are tough, safe on fish, easy to use, and a telescoping handle. Learn more about Fortis nets at clamoutdoors.com.
Are you ready to ride? It's time for the Yamaha Get Out and Ride sales event. 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days on every single Yamaha motorcycle, ATV, and side-by-side. Plus, amazing customer cash offers. See your local Yamaha dealer today for huge savings. Then, get out and ride.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As I mentioned at the top of the program, we're on Delavan Lake because we didn't get a family show this past week. The fishing was terrible, and we called it the Griswold family vacation because everything went wrong. But my grandson did catch a couple of largemouth bass, that's Jack, and what he was doing was using a Wac-O worm, and that's basically what we're going to start out with today with the Wac-Os.
Yep, we're going to start on a weed flat, and then as that sun gets high, Tyra, bluebird skies, John, we're going to move and fish right on that edge or just off the weed edge.
And I'll tell you, folks, Delavan is one of yours and mine and Taylor, one of your favorites now, right?
Yeah.
But this lake for southern Wisconsin is, I consider it one of the best largemouth lakes in the state.
Yeah, John, it gets a ton of pressure, but it just keeps delivering. And yeah, everyone continues to practice catch and release on these bass, and it's just going to stay good.
Well, for a change, Matty V, I'm going to be the first to connect today.
I like
this
it.
one feels pretty good, buddy.
Does it?
And again, just fishing a weed flat early in the morning. We'll go deeper later in the day.
Right.
I think he might have gotten me down. Oh, there he is.
Nice
Hey,
fish.
good start to the day. Good net job there, Blake. I'll tell you what, Matt, that is cool how they hit that. And it's just kind of like a tap. And I'll tell you something right now, folks. These Kalin's weedless jigs make that Wac-O worm go down a little bit further, so you're just fishing at the top of the weeds. That's a beautiful bass. Isn't that, Matt?
Thick.
But why do you like to use these little weedless jigs with a Wac-O instead of just going plain hook?
Yeah, John, in southern Wisconsin, we have super thick weed flats, and when you get to late summer like it is now, these fish hide in these pockets, in these thick clumps, and what I like to do is throw this out. You have to pull it through the weeds, and with that little weed guard that you see, that allows you to pull it through the thicker clumps, stop it, it's gonna drop down in those holes, and that's where they ambush it.
Fish on!
All right, hey, interesting, Matt, that cloud cover moved in a little bit, huh?
Yep.
All right, keep them coming. It feel good, Blake?
There's so
Yeah,
much,
it feels pretty
so
decent.
much bait here.
Yeah, and there's a lot of weeds, so I don't know
Ooh,
if
let's see, here he is.
it's a nice bass.
Nice.
All right, there you go, decent
Ooh,
bass right
thank you,
there.
Tay-Tay.
You're welcome.
And that was on, Blake?
The Wac-O, the June bug.
The June bug Wac-O. That
Yep.
color has always been a good one out here on Delavan.
Yeah, it has. And it's a really easy retrieve, you know, is the slower the better, and we'll get bigger ones for sure.
Now that's the weed cover we're fishing, Matt?
Yep. They're milfoil coontail. I mean, that's the good stuff. It's not slimy. You can pull your bait through it with the weedless weed guard on the Wac-O.
What depth do you like?
A lot of times these fish are right on that edge, John, or just inside the weeds. This fish came just inside the weeds, so I'm kind of parallel in the weed line, and Blake and Tay-Tay are thrown into the weeds, and then you're working out off the deep edge. So we'll see where they're going to be today.
Hey, Matty B's gonna get on the board. What do we got there, Matty
Yeah,
B?
we got a little LMB action.
A little guy or a big guy?
Decent. 2.5.
Yeah, that's not bad. Look at that old pro. Turn around, will you, Matt? No, Matt, turn around. There you go.
Cool.
Hey, you know, one of the things, you know, the last couple of weeks, Matt, we've been doing shows on deep weed edges, and one thing that's interesting on this lake is when you take a look at the hummingbird, you see all these big clouds of bait, and that's what these bass are underneath?
Yeah, we're off this edge right now, 16 foot of water, John, and there's a whole bunch of weed clumps out here. The thick weed edge is like in 11 to 12.
And what we're seeing above the bottom, that's all bait?
Yeah, there's so many bait balls along here, John. And these fish just aren't firing yet. When you're marking so much bait and you're marking the hooks, they're hanging around them. When they decide to bite on some of these key stretches, you get 4, 5, 6 quick ones.
Woo!
All right, let's see.
We were just about to switch spots, and I got one on.
Well, it has been slow. You're gonna do the old Gillespie flip in there, huh? Let's see.
Yep.
Whoa, it's too big, Matt, to flip?
Nope,
Oh, that's a flipper.
Nice.
Ooh, it's warm.
Now, Blake, this has been kind of slow, and you know, that's the interesting thing about summer feeding, like Matt said. You got the bait around, all of a sudden they'll turn on.
Yeah, you never know what time of the day they'll hit, so you just got to keep chucking and reeling.
That's right.
All right, Matty B.
Hey, 2 minutes early. What do you
All
say?
right, you're gonna do the flipping, you need the clamor.
I'd say let's clam it, because
Clam it
I
up
got
there, Blake.
there's a little weed point that comes out here, so hopefully he's got some of his boys and girls with
You
him.
put her on spot lock then?
Yep. Oh yeah.
You know, one thing we should mention too that people don't realize, the bass are a schooling fish in the middle of summer like this, man.
Yeah, no doubt. You have so many bluegills out here on these lakes, John, and they will definitely work as a team to round up all these gills out here on the weed line, just off the weed line, and that's how they attack. So it's all timing. You just keep bouncing these spots, and when you show up when they're eating, you're gonna catch a lot of them on not a lot of casts.
Woo, that was a jumper.
Now, Blake, tell the folks how long it's been.
I'd say it's been a couple hours.
That's not a bad bass. But Matty B, you know, this is something, you come out here normally on these weed lines in late July like this, you usually get a lot more bites. But can it go in streaks?
Yeah, there's no doubt these fish have feeding windows, but there's days where you got to really work for them. I mean, there's days you come out and have 20, 30 fish, and there's days you come out and you work hard for 12.
Yeah, hey, good job, Blake. You're
Thank
catching
you.
them. Way to go.
Nice job.
And like I said, no matter the size, the fight is so much fun.
Good one.
Hey, boy, folks, we've got
We got a good one on.
a bite, and here comes
yeah.
Matty B to save the day.
Nice.
Hey, Matty B.
Oh, watch out.
Woo! All this boat traffic is getting us wavy.
Yeah, there's 3-foot waves out here, and the weather's calm. No,
Yeah.
there is a lot of boat traffic. But Matty B, turn around, Matty B. That was
geez.
quite a dry spell.
These waves
there,
are out of
buddy?
control. Well, I was going to get the hook out, but...
Quite a dry spell, right, buddy?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we bounced around and hit a couple really good spots, John. And what, Blake and I both missed one, but yeah, we're grinding it right now. We are fishing a big wind-blown shoreline right now. And Blake literally just had one rip the Wac-O off, and then I kind of threw over about 10 feet and caught this one. So hopefully, maybe we found a little wolf pack of them here.
I'll tell you what, folks, Eagle Claw makes all kinds of tackle that helps you catch more fish. And one of the items that I really like when you're fishing deep weed lines are these pagoda weights that you use with Wac-O worms. Now, if you're fishing in deep water about 15, 17 feet, I'll just insert one of these into the Wac-O worm, just like that. And what that'll do is make that Wac-O worm fishable in 10 to 20 feet of water. And Matt, that is a technique that's been around a long time, and it's a very, very successful method of catching bass on deep weed lines, isn't it?
Yeah, John, awesome. It allows your bait to sink fast enough, but slow enough. It's kind of finesse fishing out deeper. I mean, because you kind of get a vertical fall, and then you get the lift, and then you still get the flutter and the drop. So out deep, it's awesome.
Yay, Matty B! It's the Matty B
In the
and
wind.
Blake show today.
I can flip this one in.
That's a teensy there, Matty B.
That's not bad.
You know what's kind of interesting? I
Making
mean,
us
every
work.
time you and I are out here, we always see 3 to 6 pounders. We're just not seeing the bigger fish so far today.
No, a lot of these 1 3/4 to 2 1/2s, and hopefully we're gonna run into a group of them, because when we usually do find a group, they're usually grouped up and we get 2, 3, or 4 quick ones. So we're not done yet.
I had to move up here up front with Matty B because he's catching all the fish.
That's a good one.
And, well, let's see, is that a flipper inner?
No.
Yeah, you got that big Seagar 15-pound test on there. That's it. Oh, that's a nice fish,
Oh, yeah.
Matt. That really is. And look at how he ate that.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, we moved up shallow, huh, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, sun, bluebird skies, wind pounding on these docks. I got a couple dock stretches that I love out here, and you make a good skip.
Taylor!
Yeah, it's a good
What
one.
do we got here? Oh, we got
Tay-Tay.
a bass! Taylor! Hey, way to go,
Nice.
Taylor. Hey, Matty B, what were you teaching her up there?
Teaching little dock.
He was teaching me to cast in the shade. That's where they all hang out.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you,
Right away.
we got 84-degree water temps, and it's about 88 degrees daytime.
Got 'em.
But even in the middle of the day, Taylor, Matt likes to go for those docks. And what did he tell you again?
To go for the shade
Yeah.
right under there. That's where they all hang out.
Hey, you had a neat experience last week. You were the first to drive the new Recon 18-foot tiller.
Yeah, it was awesome. Very smooth and a lot of room for fishermen. 2 live wells, 9-foot rod locker, awesome space, and a smooth ride.
And the thing I like about it is it's a glass boat. It's
Yeah.
going to outperform any aluminum boat. It's got a rear casting deck, and you can walk all along the sides. A ton of fishing room. And what's really cool, Blake, this package comes complete with 2 locators, a bow mount, and a 90 horsepower engine, plus the trailer for under $40,000.
That's an amazing deal. And you can customize your own at reconboats.com.
Lifetime hull warranty.
The new AMSOIL video fishing report for the month of August is now live. All you have to do is go to amsoil.com/MFR or go to facebook.com/Gillespie Fishing. This AMSOIL fishing report has so much awesome information from guides all over the Midwest. And guess what? You have a chance to win an AMSOIL sweatshirt and hat signed by John Gillespie and a $50 AMSOIL gift card. All you have to do is like this post and tag 3 of your fishing buddies. Good luck, everyone.
The Kalen's Google Eye swing head features a wide base with a built-in glass rattle that puts off a lot of vibration and noise into the water. And the wide base allows it to not get snagged as much along the bottom. Check this out in 3 sizes and 3 colors.
I've been waiting a long time for a bite. Oh, we got ourselves a small bass. Well, hey, I'll tell you what. Long day, but we ran into a guy who was guiding out here yesterday, and what did he say? They caught
He said
40?
yesterday was amazing.
They caught 40 bass or something like that.
Yeah.
But you know, this is kind of the same luck we experienced on the family vacation too.
We know how well this lake is. You know, it's a beautiful lake, super fun, and
usually a lot of big fish.
Yeah.
Back to the docks. Come on, Matty.
It's a good fish.
Is it really? Oh, somebody should be up there clamming it for you. Oh, that's a nice bass, Matt.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is.
It's a 3.
And you know what amazes me, Matt? You get on these lakes around Chicago and Milwaukee, and there's so much boat traffic all day long, and you're still able to catch fish, you know?
Absolutely.
And that was a dandy. And that, now, what are you using there, buddy?
Yeah, that's just weightless Wac-O, John. And just, I like that green pumpkin with the gold flake, and I just skip it up and hit those shade spots and let it fall real slow and just watch my line.
And then, do you look for docks that are close to big, deep water?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a really good thing is deep docks. This is a deep section here, or I like docks that are inside of a huge weed flat.
Was that your next cast?
Very next cast.
Right,
and look at this, big walleye under the dock.
Oh my gosh, get
big
the net,
walleye.
get the net, get the net, quick. Look at that. Hey, Matty B. Check it
That's
out, buddy.
awesome, dude. Look
On a Wac-O worm?
That's
it.
Phenomenal. Look at this. That's a 20 plus incher there, folks. Look at that.
That one.
And that was sitting under a dock.
Under a dock. And I catch them once in a while on these lakes in southeastern Wisconsin under docks, but this stretch right here, John, is, I mean, there's 15, 20 feet of water, a half a cast off these docks, so it's easy for that walleye to slide underneath.
But you know what? Since you caught that one, I'm going to throw a jerk minnow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not
Beautiful
under the
fish.
docks, but off the drop-off, you
That's
know?
a keeper, but I'm going to let him go.
Well, grandson Henry, we didn't catch any fish on our family vacation, so we don't have a family vacation show, but everybody eats well on the family vacation. We had Johnsonville Italians, we had Johnsonville brats, and today you got up early, and what are you making for us?
I'm making some Johnsonville maple flavored breakfast sausages.
Oh yeah, just 1 second here. Listen to those sizzle. Ooh, and the smell, what does that do?
It wakes everyone up in the house, just the smell of it.
Bring me the Johnsonville sausages, Henry.
I love that maple flavoring.
That's amazing.
Ooh, Grandpa gets one. Oh, no, I want that.
Johnsonville breakfast sausages. Look for them at your favorite retailer today.
Hey, Taylor, what do you think of him catching all those fish? You're running away from the fish. He's going to need the net, Taylor. You got to help him out there. Poor Matt's a one-man band up there. Hey, actually, that's a decent bass.
Oh, yeah, it's a thick one.
But now you got to tell the folks why Blake and I aren't catching any fish in the back of the boat.
Yeah, look how fat he is.
When you fish docks, it's really a one-man deal, isn't it?
It is. You got to be in the front, and it's precision casting, and you got to hit these spots, and the boat's got to be at the right angle, and sometimes I hit the front and then I'll go around to the side, and if you're in the back, it's really hard to make a good cast.
It's not that you're selfish.
No, this is a team effort. Oh yeah!
Here we go. What do we got there, Matty B? We moved out again, away from the docks.
Matty B's hogging all the fish
Hey,
again.
that's all right, man. I'm proud of him. He's a great angler.
Can you flip her
We got a
in?
bass
Yeah,
or
I
a walleye?
can flip it.
Nice.
Oh, nice bass there, Matt.
we got a cheering section.
Yeah, we do on the dock.
And this, Matt, is kind of a deep break line, right?
Yeah, this is really deep. I mean, you slide off right off their dock there, and we're in 18, 20 feet of water right here.
Wow. And those bass will sit there. All right.
He wants to give us a beer, but we can't until we're done.
Folks, fishing deep water requires a really good line so you can get the right feel. And I use the Seagar Smackdown 20-pound test on all of my reels. Got a great feel with it. It casts a long way and it doesn't tangle, but that power line really gives you a good feel. And then for leader material, this year I've actually gone to 15-pound Seagar fluorocarbon, and of course they invented fluorocarbon many years ago, but the 15-pound test will handle the big bass, the big pike. Of course, it's fluorocarbon, so the fish can't see it. And Matt, you've been a long time believer in the Seaguar line, right?
It's awesome. I mean, I'm comfortable fishing 10, 12, or 15 for leader material, and they can handle big fish like you said, and zebra mussels is a big deal in all of our lakes.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm, the Stealth Cam 14 MP Brown Teen Trail Camera on sale for $39.99, saving $15.
Oh yeah,
Taylor, stay there and help. Taylor,
right
stay
on
there
that
and help. Taylor,
little point that comes out right there.
Okay, did you put it on spotlight?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good job there, Matty B.
Oh yeah, it's a good 3-pounder.
Nice fish.
Good 3-pounder. Get in here.
We haven't got
nice
any
job.
of the magnums today.
No,
folks.
no mags.
But we battled through this, and not bad, Matt. Nice job.
Yeah, that's a good fish.
And really, they will school up.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping. There's a little weed finger that comes off these docks. And I'm hoping, I said that Taylor, I said I've caught him here schooled up before, and then boom, so.
I'll tell you what, folks, when it gets hot like this, about 88 degrees and not much of a breeze, and you've been out in the boat all day, there is one thing that you can do if you're smart and you have one in your boat, and it's called a Johnson Pump Washdown Kit.
It not only can clean your boat, but it can also cool down your guests. Watch.
Do it again. There you go. Get that Cub sign and keep going. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
That is refreshing, though, isn't it?
That feels good.
And that really is great for cleaning your boat. We use live bait in here, you know, a lot.
Yeah.
And you get crawler stuff all around. It just gets it off like crazy. But now that is good for taking a shower in the boat, too.
It is, apparently.
Film.
Wash down.
Aeration.
Get Johnson Pump at SPXFlow.com.
The Kalen's Google Eye Jig features a built-in glass rattle that creates a deadly combination of sight and sound. Its shockwave rattle system has been designed to call fish in. The lifelike rattle reflects the light and adds a dimension like no other. Available in 2 styles and 13 colors.
The first thing that we're going to do today is attack panfish in the basin of the lake.
Just gives it a little extra flavor or smell.
Fishing jumbo perch in Devil's Lake, North Dakota. This is not too early to come out and catch walleyes, huh?
It's never too early.
This middle of May stuff for walleyes. It's cool.
It's a night and day difference putting the bait bait on.
This is ranked as one of the top smallmouth destinations in the world. And that bait bait does work, doesn't it?
It does.
August is a great time to come here. We're going to be targeting lake trout today.
Catch more fish all year long with Baitmate Fish Attractant. Check it out at baitmate.com.
Oh, look at the fish hog up there.
God.
The fish hog up there.
Remember the birthday cake we got you? Happy birthday, fish hog. Now the folks know how you're a fish hog.
Can't you take us back to an area we can all cast?
We definitely can. Let's do it, team.
Get them, Taylor, you need the net.
Yeah,
You
let's
need
net
the
this
net.
one.
And
Not a
let's see what
giant,
we
but a
got
good
here, Matt.
solid fish. Good solid
That is a
fish.
solid fish. And I want you to show the folks, you know, they know what a drop shot is, but the weenie worm is something that works really well when the fish are tough, you know, it's tough bite, you know?
Yeah, right. It's a 4.5 inch, got a little spade tail, and I like to Texas rig it if I'm fishing really thick weeds, or if I'm kind of fishing the edge, I hook it wacky style like that, John.
Yay, Taylor! Way to go, Taylor! Up there learning how to fish the drop shot with Matty B. Whoa, that's a dander, Taylor.
Dander.
That's a Jim Dander,
Love it,
Taylor.
love it. And I even had the trolling motor pulled up. We were gonna move.
All right, Taylor, turn and smile. Yay, Taylor! Way to go, Taylor!
Taylor.
Oh, what happened, Taylor?
Well, I'm learning how to do this new cast, and it's pretty cool. All you have to do is just cast it out pretty quickly, let it sink for a couple seconds, and then twitch it, and then you feel it right away.
But it helps to be next to Matty B, doesn't it?
Oh, yes.
It's now time to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2020 Fishing Contest. This week's first winner is Phil Traeger of Ottawa, Illinois, caught this 28-inch bass on Lake Tahoe using a shiver. Jim Green of Cherokee, Iowa, caught this 48-inch muskie in Vilas County using a diver. Olivia Robinson of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, boated this 32-inch walleye on Green Bay using a flicker minnow. Guy Ringle of Brussels, Wisconsin, caught this 37-inch rainbow trout on Lake Michigan using a spoon. And this week's first kid winner is Austin Liebfried of Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, caught this 31.5-inch walleye on Sawyer County Lake using a crankbait. And Mac Murphy of Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, caught this 36-inch northern pike on a rainy lake using the jake. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. Check out what I found this week. Supreme 3-field point bag archery target on sale for $34.99, saving $21. And the Thermacell portable mosquito repeller on sale for $17.99.
Oh, back to back. Back to back. That's a bigger one. That's a bigger one. Oh, there's a wolf pack out there.
Now that is another nice one, Matt. And that's what we're talking about. You find one of these points that has a bunch of fish on it, right? Matt?
Slurped it. Oh yeah, John. I mean, this is an inside turn classic spot on a natural weedy lake. There's a chunky.
Other way, Taylor. Other way, Taylor. Taylor, other way. She's holding the rod like Brett Favre.
That's awesome.
Okay, Taylor, way to go, Tay-Tay. Oh, way to go, Taylor. Hey, Taylor, you figured out that drop shot system there, Taylor. Way to go.
Just not the reeling.
No.
Nicely done, Tay-Tay.
Thank you.
All right, here you go, Tay-Tay. Squeeze really hard, really hard. Nicely done. Yeah.
Taylor, you like the drop shot, huh?
Yeah, it's really working for me.
Oh, Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps? Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set? Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
From the kennel to the coop, whatever the season, Fleet Farm has everything to keep your animals happy and healthy. Whether it's keeping the backyard birds well-fed season, mastering those retrieval skills season, or wondering who takes care of who season. There's a reason people say if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it, because we have it all. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Thanks, Maddie B. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet, but we'll find a place somewhere. Until then, we're the Gillespies, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.
Hey, John Gillespie!